If ever I'm a little bored with the clothes that I own, I always take a look at Paris street style for a bit of inspiration. French girls seem to have that real je ne sais quoi or kind of fuss-free vibe going on, which I really like. So if you're looking to update some of your staples or revive a few of your favorites, then just keep watching. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome back to my channel. Now more than ever, I think it's really important to focus on the classics and those timeless pieces that we know we're going to get that good old cost per wear out of. And when it comes to doing the classics well, you really can't go past French style. So I decided to go back to basics and do a little bit of a deep dive into some of those classic pieces that French women are so well known for. If for no other reason than to just reacquaint myself with some of those key pieces that not only help you build great outfits, but they're pieces that will really stand the test of time. I'm picking that you probably already own some of these pieces, so I'm hoping that this video inspires you to resurrect them and breathe a little new life into them. I'd also like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's episode, and I will share a little bit more about them shortly. But for now, let's have a look at some of those classic pieces that make French women always look so elegant. One of the items that I keep seeing over and over that French women have worn and worn really well for years, and that is the oversized man style shirt. So your kind of boyfriend style, which there are so many of these around at the moment, or of course you can borrow one for from the boys, but the oversized shirt is definitely trending at the moment, which is helpful because there are plenty around in all sorts of colors. But French women have worn this look really well for always. Another French favorite is a good old pleated skirt, and again this is a look that's very on trend at the moment, but the French have been wearing this and wearing this so well with beautiful chunky loafers or trainers or gorgeous knee-high boots. Pleated skirts, again, I know some of you have talked to me in the comments in recent videos about pleated skirts being a little bit too uptight or a little bit too dressy, but I think it's how you create an outfit with them that kind of gives them a little bit more of a modern edge. So teaming them with maybe a t-shirt knotted at the waist and a pair of trainers is definitely going to give you that high-low mix and just give your pleated skirt a little bit more of a modern vibe. Of course, I couldn't do a video like this without mentioning striped tops and of course the classic Breton tee that the French are so well known for, but striped tops are just classic French fashion fare. And I've kind of waned with this look over the years, but to be fair, it is something that just never dates. And throwing on a classic striped top or a striped turtleneck with a simple pair of jeans and some flats is always going to be a timeless classic look. Red lipstick, if you're into that, is kind of something that will finish the look for you. So I might dip my toe in the striped tops again. As I said, I went off them for a little while, but I do think they look chic, very French, and they just always look stylish. French women have also always worn knee-high and I suppose ankle, but more so knee-high flat boots. They've always tended to be a little more chunkier. I think we've seen that sort of chunky boot trend really hitting its stride, pardon the pun, in the last couple of years. But French women have been wearing this look for a very long time and teaming these kind of masculine style boots with some really feminine skirts and dresses too, which is again another very French look and one that I'm definitely here for. The start of a year is the perfect time to learn a new skill or take up a new habit, and if you haven't already discovered Skillshare, then now is a perfect time. Skillshare is basically an online learning community filled with thousands of inspiring classes, everything from photography to graphic design and even business classes. This year my big goal is to really get myself a little more organized. I tend to take on too much and then get overwhelmed, and so my answer to that is to be a little more organized. So right now I'm taking the class Productivity with Purpose, Your Foundation for Success with Rich Armstrong. And I've learnt so much from each of these lessons. The great thing about Skillshare is that there really is a course for everyone, and there are also no distractions with any of the courses because there are no ads, which is super easy. You can also learn at your own pace. If you're not vibing with the course that you've started, that's no problem. You can just change courses or try a different course on the same subject. There are no ads in any of the courses, so no distractions, and you can learn at your own pace, which I particularly love. And they're also launching new classes all the time, so you're sure to find a new class every month. If you'd like to try Skillshare out, then the first 1,000 subscribers to click the link down below will get a 1-month free trial of their premium membership. So make sure you check them out and start exploring a new skill or hobby today. No one wears scarves as well as French women, and whether they are worn around their neck or worn around their hair or on their head, sort of bandana style, or even just tied to a handbag or their purse, scarves have been a staple in a French woman's outfit for as long as I can remember, and certainly this is a look that just hasn't waned at all. What we're seeing at the moment is scarves being worn as tops, but certainly French styling of scarves is a really easy way just to add a little bit of colour and a little bit of interest to a very simple classic outfit. It's also a good way to add a little bit more colour if you perhaps like wearing, say, a white oversized man-style shirt, and if you just want to add a little bit of colour up at your face, a simple scarf is going to just give you that little bit of colour and a little bit of interest as well. So don't forget scarves when it comes to just classic dressing and giving some of the pieces that you already own a little bit of a lift. And of course, scarves are an easy one to thrift as well, because in my mind it isn't about spending lots of money, it's about making the clothes that you own work harder for you and updating some of your outfits and looks with just a few little pieces. And some of these French pieces, like a scarf for instance, is an easy way to do exactly that. Oh, and I should say thank you for all the love on the sweatshirt that I wore in my last video. So many of you liked it, and unfortunately it's an oldie but a goodie from Zara that I've had for a number of years. Today I'm wearing one that I was recently gifted from a company called Aloha's. In fact, they gave me some matching shorts and some gorgeous Roman sandals to create a very cool outfit, and it's not quite cool enough in Auckland at the moment for me to be wearing this, except today where it has cooled down a little bit. But I'm in love with this sweatshirt. I love the ombre effect to it, and just a little bit of fashion detailing on the sleeves here with the extra little ruffle here, which just adds that little extra bit of interest. But this sweatshirt today is available, and I am really sorry that the one in my last video wasn't. I'll try not to do that again, but I do tend to hold on to pieces that I really love for a long time, and you'll probably see them coming back on my videos from time to time. In fact, I've been accused of wearing the same shirt too many times, or I think someone said in the comments recently that maybe I film a number of videos on the same day wearing the same shirt. I don't tend to do that. I don't seem to have the energy to film a number of videos on the same day, but I do. I own a small wardrobe, but I wear and re-wear my favorite pieces, so that's why you will see some of my favorite pieces time and time again on my videos. Relaxed tailoring is also another look that's very on trend at the moment. We're seeing really lovely oversized, relaxed tailored pants being worn, and that is a look that the French, it's actually almost their signature look. It's a great sophisticated look. It's a little bit elevated from classic sort of sweatpants or cargos. Again, they're a pant that can be dressed up or worn a little more casually, paired with a heel or back with a trainer or a simple flat sandal. The versatility with a pant like this is amazing. There are a lot on offer at the moment, which just means it's easier to sort of dip your toe into this look if you haven't tried it before, or if you don't currently own a pair of these pants, but they are definitely a goodie and definitely worth considering. French women have always worn leather, or more recently vegan leather, faux leather, so again they do tend to hold on to their key pieces like a maxi long leather pleather, vegan leather coat or leather pants, leather skirt, moto style jackets. So the French really do have these pieces that they bring them out year after year. And for me, that is what is great about fashion, that if you buy the basics and buy some of those classic pieces, they may be a little bit more of an outlay initially, but they are pieces that you'll own for years and years to come. So take a look at some of the leather or leather look pieces that are out there at the moment, because these are fashion items that just work incredibly well in any wardrobe. What I have noticed lately too, and this is a look that the French are quite well known for, and that is cardigans, and in particular, and maybe it's just lately that I've noticed this, embroidered and little details on cardigans just to sort of elevate them from a basic cardi. So they may have little jewel detailing or little ruffle detailing, but cardigans, and quite a lot of cropped cardigans I've noticed as well, have been very much a classic French staple. But what I have been seeing is just a little bit more detail on some of these cardis. And again, a cardigan is a great layering piece, and it's a piece that you can actually wear on its own as well. So the versatility is a great thing, and I think the French know all about modern versatility as well as just giving off that sort of really cool vibe. And last but not least, the maxi coats, which all French women seem to own, and they are anything from sort of a lighter weight duster style. Of course, the classic trench coat is a biggie on the streets of Paris, but any maxi style coat, what I have seen more recently is slightly oversized, maybe slightly wider shoulders, but definitely that kind of man style maxi long line coat, which again is very practical, and the simpler these coats are, the more timeless they are too. So a maxi coat is probably a great investment, and I'm just thinking as I'm chatting here that it's perfect time to buy them now as well. Towards the end of the season is the best time to buy some of these key pieces that do tend to skew a little bit more expensive as well. So take a look at some of the sales that are on now, and I'm sure you will find yourself a maxi coat to love for now and for years to come. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, I'd love you to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.